in the middle of a meditation, I pulled myself out of it. Something I said, something I had said about divide and conquer came out of my mouth. It was a meditation, like channeling. I don't know how people want to place a name on things. I can't put a word on what happens through me. It happens at whenever it decides to happen. Sometimes the most inopportune time for a human walking the earth, for someone walking the earth. Divide and conquer. That's an old paradigm. Put it into new context. You hear divide and conquer. Take it. Don't think of the old way of it being said. Okay? We're not doing no Trojan horses. We're not doing any form of that. That's old school. If you know your history, that is fantastic because we don't have to repeat it. I've proven this. I've given it a year to test it. I've watched karma from my personal history, family history, disappear. It's beautiful. Wondering why I was called a multicultural icon, which sounds bigger than what I believe. Well, I can't say bigger than what I believe it is. But I'm not puffing my chest because I think that we all have it within us. There's no pure race, and if there is, there is. I'm just leaving it like that. I'm not putting anything on it. I do want to say that if you hear, let's switch this to a positive note. If you hear divide and conquer, stand up straighter and say, you know what? It's time for me to make a stand by myself. What do I need to clear? What do I need to fix for myself? Or even if you're into clearing family history, past lives, so forth. I think I came with a book in this lifetime of things to take care of. And in that essence, I need some resting time, and quite possibly what became my resting period, I didn't have correct tools to, in my sense, fix things. I wanted others to help walk with me. But in the past was pushed away. The future here now there's an abundance of help. Discerning which is good, which is bad can be complicated. This is truth. The divide and conquer is make a stand. Use it as a definition of make a stand. If you have to stand alone, I say let's do this. Especially if you're a Capricorn, I have learned over the years that us Capricorns want to carry the world on our shoulders. Not only do we want to carry the world on our shoulders, we want to do things on our own. Knowing we need help, again, I'm going to use this as past tense, old paradigm stuff because it's time to make changes, people. It's time to make changes. I say people, but let's get down to the brass tacks. I'm saying it like that to poke some fun at my personal self amongst others who will understand. There's a service to self going on, and there's a service to others. I've been a service to others, and I don't know if I want to change that. That's something that I know. I'm holding on to that chain, and I think that might be the cuff, not just the chain, but the cuff. And with that being said, I would really appreciate as I step out of the old paradigm of a Capricorn, which is, for some of us, double ruled by Saturn, tearing down some of these darn walls. It's a new reality, and I've got glimpses of it throughout my life, childhood into adulthood. And when somebody sees how beautiful you can be, their jealousy, again, old ways. Back in the day, their jealousy could try to put you... Okay, being a female, let's put it this way. You got your witches, your wicked witches. You know, you got Rapunzel, Snow White, and then, you know, you could end up with Cinderella, to name 3. Oh my gosh, Frozen just came involved. It's just, this is beautiful because as I'm saying these, I'm seeing certain loops of a chain. And that rope leads up to the doorknob, actually. And that's like part of the rope. To me, significant also at this moment, because not only is it saying anchor this stuff in, but it's got notches around the door. Open the door. Each knot, it's not a chain, it's a rope. It's much easier to dissolve over time in water. Nonetheless, okay. Dissolving as I'm speaking, so let's rock this. But yes, the divide and conquer is personal. It's not a divide and conquer a group of people. It's divide yourself up and conquer, not conquer. Let's get rid of that old paradigm word. Make a stand and clear yourself. A good YouTuber uses the word be your own guru. Much respect to them. Even though I know that they've poked fun at me. But much respect. Because no, they can't unindoctrinate you. We do have to do it ourselves. But they are doing a wonderful job. And they're greatly appreciated on many levels. For their work. Because again, I'm not a service to self. I've not been a service to self in the way I understand what service to self means, which is a person who looks out for themselves. I'd been a person who looked out for others, and then it gets to a breaking point, and I just get scissors out, cut the cord, and walk away. And when I cut a cord, I'm no longer sending help. I'm no longer putting my energy into their work. Something I've known quite a bit in my life. Noticed working with businesses, especially, I've learned not only businesses, but relationships. With businesses grow where I'm at. Relationships, they grow for the person after I leave. Doesn't always work out for the best for them every time. But the ones who have, I guess, worked out their junk through me, with me, end up becoming beautiful people. Those that haven't, yeah, I'm hearing stories. So I ask now if there are truly loving beings that find this message, that are not self-serving, that put others first. And I'm not talking the ones that are self-serving but are waiting for a reward for themselves too. I mean, granted, we all have that little bit at least in us. It's the human being part of us. We are trying to progress forward. At least I know when it comes to my group, we're a group that enjoys service to others. I'm really searching for that soul group. I need you guys. I really need you guys. More than just physically. I should say more than just spiritually. I need you physically. Apologize for the tears. This has been an amazing journey. It really has. And ego can stop right now. All that wanting to say this, that, and the other can stop right now. It is to stop. Positivity is moving forward. I release you with love. Creator's love, guidance into a new dissolve what does not want to be changed with love and grace, but dissolve what does not want to be changed. Everlasting unconditional love to what wants to change, but separation from me. We send you on your way. You are released. You no longer serve me. And when I use the word serve me, it's no longer a chain. It is dissolved. It's no longer a link. And whatever links it's attached to is dissolved with love. To no longer be recreated.